This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Madness it is, as mad as the moon, who changes blinding sunlight into a glowing flesh.
All right, so welcome back to part 2 of our Strain's first look at Vampyr. Looks like we're going to get into our active skills here and passive skills, evolution. Hideout beds allow you to evolve and rest. Spend experience points to level up and improve your vampire skills. Now, for this, I'm uncertain whether or not what I want to do. Do I want to go for because I do believe that you can complete this game without killing anyone as far as like using your vampire, like without, killing them as a vampire. And that will alter and change the story. So you guys know me. I'm always a passive person. I prefer to either sneak my way around because I love that challenge, or even the challenge of not killing anyone. So I'm undecided of what I'm going to do, but we're going to go ahead and spend some points on stuff. So begin by selecting the available skill Autopathgy. I know I'm probably not even pronouncing that right. You drain your own blood to heal normal and aggravative damage instantly. Okay. Select the first level and spend enough XP to unlock. Level 6 required, so we can't get the level 2 just yet. We have leveled up and are feeling stronger. You have enough XP to unlock an aggressive skill. Choose one to unlock now. So we got Claws, a close range strike that will cut through all living creatures in front of you. You throw a spear made of blood, which can pass through enemies in front of you. Or Shadow Mist. Place a cloud of shadows at the target feet or yours. The cloud will explode after a short time, causing heavy damage. Let's go with the Shadow. All right, and that's going to be it. We don't have enough for anything else. Now select confirm.
That voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then...
Chapter 1 update. Our quest is identify and confront the vampire who created me. We need to reach the north bank.
It must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
Whoa, where'd the body go?
Where is it? It's closed.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Here's the leech. Here!
Oh, fuck you!
My head's spinning.
Oi! Come out, you coward!
It's locked.
Clever fucking beasts!
Alright, so offhand weapons. Offhand weapons can be used by pressing the right mouse. They have attacks with special effects and consume stamina.
I'm still in Southwark.
Over there!
I must reach the West End.
Vermin.
Go back home.
Press to use your stake and inflict stun damage. A stun enemy can be bitten.
Die, vermin!
Press F to bite a stun enemy. Biting on an enemy provides you with blood to use skills and also refill your gauge.
Strength I never knew I had.
That's pretty cool. So we got to use 2 to use that specific skill. Okay. Pretty interesting.
It's dead, all right. Get them weapons ready!
This shouldn't be possible. Every fiber of my being is afire. I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
Very interesting.
My reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
Probably be better to play this with a controller, as I think it'll be a more seamless instead of playing with a mouse and keyboard. Since it's, I usually like to play third person with controller, but I didn't have a controller on me.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary,
I think the first thing you do is get a new
someone will
outfit.
pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us.
Oh,
I can't believe I'm doing this.
all right. So that's how you can gain stuff without actually having to eat people.
It's locked.
You can go for animals instead. Obviously, the ending will change depending on what you choose to do. I really like that right there. That is so cool.
Dizziness from the jump. I can now control it. I cannot enter.
I would really like to know what your thoughts on this game so far. I know you haven't really seen a lot of it, but what do you think?
This is despicable.
Now there was another one around here somewhere. There it is. Notice how it's
I
getting
can't
our
believe
something
I'm
up at the
doing
very, very
this.
bottom. I think it's not the stamina. I'm not sure what it is as of yet.
What will London have to say to me? It's locked, all right. I've so many questions unanswered. Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum?
The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail, perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
Fresh blood. The smell is so strong. Where has everyone gone? According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail.
Alright, you just found a new hideout. Here you can spend your XP while crafting yourself. Alright, crafting. You can craft medical treatments, serums, weapon upgrades. Use it to cure a sick citizen during a dialogue. But obviously we need specific things that we don't have. Craft weapons. We need common trigger parts and a spring. Oh, so we could recycle that. This item can be recycled into components, so we can get a glass vial and a tartrate. Grease, screw, and a spring. All we need now is a common trigger part, and we'll be able to get that. A plate. Alright. Nothing we can really do just yet. Can also sleep. Oh, we got a trigger part and a handle part. So that should mean we'll be able to actually upgrade the weapon now. Oh, we need 3. Oh. I think the first thing we should do is technically like get a new outfit.
At last, a little life.
Welcome, sir, to the Turquoise Turtle. My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
Where am I? Where is this place?
You're at my bar, sir, the Turquoise Turtle. The last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets. And I never go outside.
So you're open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess. Well-dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business, you hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it.
I've never even been to India.
We'll look around here for a second. All right.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
I mean you no harm.
Saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word. Will anyone?
Well, that's something I can do for you. And who might you be?
All right, so ooh, this is cool. Dr. Edgar Swansea. The blood equality decisions are largely influenced by their health and their number of hints. Blood quality 6,000 XP, hint lock. My mesmerize level is only 1. His is a 6, so I guess I would need a level 6 mesmerizing level in order to be able to do anything with that, I guess. That's pretty cool.
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
You seem the expert. How would that be?
I have my secrets, as you have yours.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docs have always been shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
And what exactly is this Brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
Perhaps. This is all new to me. I'm not even certain what I'm looking for.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Interesting. Now, the person that he was talking to, Diddley Fear.
I've never even been to India.
I really like the look of this game.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, and now all these terrible murders.
The murders? What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog? What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah, killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar, the Turquoise Turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight, and I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin. His hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk, as usual. My God, his eyes. His face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried. It was terrible.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the cannon factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well, Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
New hint available with Tom Watts. Citizen hints. You just discovered a hint. It reveals a secret about a citizen or someone related to him. Go to the citizen menu. As a vampire, you need human blood to evolve. The blood quality bar indicates the XP you will earn if you feed on the citizen. Unlocked hints increase the amount of XP. The blood quality is okay. Used to be good friends, so there's other hints around. That's a pretty cool system.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess. No.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Alright, as a vampire, you can force a citizen to reveal information. A hint you have discovered. Blueprint.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
Who is he?
William. Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah. Like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. He can barely stand up most of the time.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Alright, so we got a description of him.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city. The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself.
His voice almost sounds a little like Liam Neeson's. I can kind of hear a little Liam Neeson in there.
What's this? Some sort of note. These men, they're a company of professional vampire hunters. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. Blood and empty gin bottles. This Bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Well, that's cool, so we can actually see that there's a hunter inside.
Over there!
See, I don't know how to go up to him silently. That's the only thing I got to figure out is, like, is there a crouch or something that we can do? I haven't really even tried to see. Use your ranged weapon. Equip and press to use as a ranged weapon and inflict both standard damage and stun. Be aware that your ammo is limited.
Ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
So far there's no... There's another one up there. But unfortunately, as of right now, there is no, like, crouch. So I don't know how we'd be able to stealth. I love the combat in this game, though. Some enemies are more resistant. There are 4 types of resistance. Melee, ranged, blood, shadow. Orange indicates a medium resistance. Red indicates a high resistance. So he's resistance to range. So my question is, how am I going to switch? That's what I want to figure out. Oh, not that. Let's try tab. How am I going to switch from... Actually, maybe I need to look at this. Okay, but I don't want that one. I guess if you were using an Xbox controller, that's how you do it. Switch main hand weapon, switch offhand. There we go. Oh, that's kind of weird.
Crush the leech, boys! Murdering bosses!
Oh, see, we got bullets. But I'm trying to figure out how in the heck we even use our weapon. Haven't been able to figure that out quite yet. How do we actually switch? Because right now all we have is this. It says T and G. That does that one. That one does that one. Maybe if we go into here, we go to him. But there we go. Okay.
We won't see you bastards back here again. I like their screams when you burn them alive.
Oh, let's go ahead and take care of that.
Crush the leech, boys! He's done for!
I mean, if I'm a vampire, I feel like I don't even want to use a ranged weapon, even though I know we can, now that I actually know how to do it. We just need to put that in our offhand. I don't feel like I really don't want to do it. A little collectible. Ooh. Shotgun, nice. See where it says T? I'm not sure what that T means when you see that little T right there. You can't really sneak up on it unless there's like a specific button that allows us to sneak that I just don't know of yet. We're getting closer and
Fresh
closer.
blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
All right, two-handed weapons. Equip a two-handed weapon and press to use its special ability. All right, so let's use it.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
I had a drink outside tonight already and it did not quench my thirst. I must have more.
Oh dear God, not again. William, please stop.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Oh, because you can get me too. That's crazy. I do like that little move here. Might have to keep the, got him.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by scowl?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat, and we can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. You'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
This poor creature can't be my maker.
Blood sample.
Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Well, I think that's it as far as what's here. Oh no, there's that. Nice. But I don't see anything else. I do like how we can pretty much heal ourselves by taking our own blood. Game seems very interesting so far. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. And let me know what you guys think in the comments. Also,
where are we headed?
Forget to check me out
On
on my
our way
live
to the
streams on
Pembroke
Facebook.
Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
All right, ladies and gents. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. That's going to be it for part 2. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and of course I will see you on the next part. Peace out.